guys. Welcome to another episode of Makeup and Mediumship with me, Sarah Martucci, psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, Duchess of Donuts, cuss mouth angel. I like it. I like it. All right, welcome to another episode of Makeup and Mediumship. Hey. This week I actually wanted to talk about a really good question that was posed by one of you guys. You wanted to know what's the difference, or how do you tell the difference between your ego coming through or intuition? So there's that. It's actually a pretty quick answer if you're asking me specifically. So I'll give you guys my 2 cents, and remember, this is just my opinion, or this has just been my experience. So know whatever I'm coming through here with, take what resonates for you, leave the rest. With anything. I found this really good stuff. It's an eyeshadow primer, but it's more of a matte base, but I still dig it. It's not that bad. I actually kind of like it. It's by Elizabeth Mott. It's called Thank Me Later Eyeshadow Primer. Good shit. All right, so we're just gonna take a little bit of this. It's like a little squeeze tube. Just get some on your finger. You start patting it in like we do with the other one. And remember to be gentle as you're patting it into your skin. We don't want to prematurely age. Make sure you get it on the bottom and the top lashes, because anywhere that we're putting eyeshadow. And all this eye primer does is kind of help give a good base, a good space for the eyeshadow to stick to. All right, so how the fuck do you tell the difference between the two, right? So for me, it's been an interesting journey to figure that out. For me, it took the longest time, and that was probably the hardest part of me having confidence around what I do with this, because how could I know what to trust? How do I know what's really intuition coming through, or what is like my brain short-circuiting? You know what I mean? So I think a lot of us, we struggle with that so much, and especially in the beginning. Shit, guys, I've been doing this for 8 years, and sometimes I question it. I think it's a good thing to question. Not to the point where you're like not trusting yourself anymore, but to the point where like, okay, let's just make sure, like, do I really have all the answers? Is this really even what I think or know to be true at this point? Is it still really kind of serving me? So don't be afraid to question yourself. Again, not in a way where you're like breaking yourself down, but it's like, you're on a fact-finding mission, right? Okay. Now, today I want to use this Morphe palette. It's super duper cute. What's the name of it? That would be helpful. It's the Artistry palette by Morphe, and it's the So Chill 9S. So you guys see that on the back. And look at this. I mean, it's just got all your colors. I mean, what the fuck else do you need? Hell yeah. I think today I'm going to do kind of a darker look today. I kind of going a little goth. I don't know what I'm feeling, but I think I want to do, oh shit, I don't know the colors on here. I didn't see the little plastic thingy. Anyways, I'm going to do this little color right here in the crease, and I think I'm going to do this shimmery one on my lids here. And then we'll see what the fuck else we do. We'll just see what the fuck else happens. As always, fuck, I dropped one of my brushes. Hold on. And we're back. As always, we're going to use the fluffy brush, the Morphe fluffy brush. It doesn't have a number to it, but it looks like that. It's a really good brush for getting in your crease and blending. All right, so I'm gonna take that color, start working it into my crease. Okay, so for me, yeah, it took a while to kind of figure out, but here's my interpretation of it so far, or this is how I am able to tell the difference. For me, the way that I experience mediumship a lot, I will hear things in my head, clear audience? No, that's not right. Clear cognizance? Oh, that's not right. Clear audio, whatever the fuck that one is. Obviously, I'm a great medium and I know exactly what I'm talking about. I am fully aware of all my clairs. Obviously, I am not. So if I'm up in my head and I'm listening for intuition and I'm getting the clear hearing, it's interesting. The voice that comes through when I know that it's ego, or I know something's kind of out of control here, it's like a loud, bombastic voice. It's like, it's all over the place emotionally. It's really loud when it's coming through, or it's like, it just feels like it's almost over the top. It feels like there's almost like a lot of theatrics with it, or it just kind of gets a little all over the place. Now, where it becomes difficult is like sometimes when you have somebody coming through, if you're speaking with spirit, that can actually be their personality. So it becomes difficult at that point. But at least for this, if we're just tuning into our intuition, we're not speaking to spirit, we're just learning where to trust ourselves, at least right now, and what it sounds like for us. If you're a clear hearing person, that voice, when you know it's ego, it's fucking loud. It's all over the goddamn place. And it's hard to kind of pin it down. Now, when it's your intuition coming through, it's a whole nother fucking ball game. I find that when my intuition comes through, that voice is really quiet. This is why I also recommend, and a lot of people recommend, doing meditations, because it helps you to shut the fuck up for a second and really tune into that voice and listen to it. Because a lot of times when it comes through, it's so quiet. It's very matter of fact. There's really no emotion to it. It just is what it fucking is. And I know you guys are knowing what I'm talking about. So hopefully that's helpful in terms of that. If you're a very clairaudient, oh, I think I got it right this time, clairaudient. If you're having that clear hearing, and you're a very, very head person, it's going to be, that voice is going to sound very quiet, very refined. It's just getting the information across, very matter of fact. There's no fluctuation in the emotions or the way that it's speaking. It just kind of, here's the fucking info. Science and facts, y'all. Science and fucking facts. So I find that if you're kind of a heart person, or if you're receiving your intuition in like the chest area, you get like you feel like you receive most of the information that comes through, you feel it in your chest. To know the difference between the intuition there is a little bit more tricky, because like we really got to feel into our body, both the heart and the gut areas. We really got to feel into the body. Sometimes it's just easier for us to go up to the head and listen for it, right? So if you're able to do that, or if you have that ability, go up to the head and trust it, or go up to the head space and really figure out what it's trying to say to you there if you find it easier. But man, if you're a heart person, so there's going to be a difference here. When I know my intuition is coming through, it almost feels like my heart, my chest area is like opening up and like expanding. When I know that the intuition isn't on point or something's not right here, there's almost like a dead feeling. You just feel nothing. You feel nothing here. And so it's usually like a happiness feeling or like a warming feeling. Kind of feels like my chest or my heart is opening up, and I'll usually get the goosebumps as well. So that I know that when my intuition is coming through and I'm on point, I get those goosebumps, and my chest and my heart feels like it's opening up. It's almost like a flower blossoming in my chest, and that's fucking weird, but still, it's fucking legit. At least that's how it happens for me. Now I'm going to take this color I'm doing in my crease, I'm going to put it on my bottom lid as well. Now if I was a gut person and I was trying to listen to that area, it's interesting with the gut too, because again, we really got to get quiet. We really got to listen to it. Again, another pull for meditation here and why it's so goddamn helpful. But the gut area, it'll feel like, again, if I'm not on point, it feels kind of dead. Like there's no reaction, there's no nothing. Like that area just doesn't feel anything at all. But man, when I'm right, that area, again, it feels like it's opening up, or it feels like it's expanding, I guess is a better way to put it. And again, I'll get the fucking goosebumps. So I'm telling you guys, a lot of this, learning to trust ourselves, is also learning how to tune into our bodies and what the fuck it's saying to us. You would be fucking crazy to think that somehow there's not a connection there. I found time and time and time again that there always is. Our body's always speaking to us. And I find that most of us, whether we kind of honor the heart or the head or the gut space, we do have a tendency to use all of them. And so in what ways is it speaking to me? This is going to help you big time in learning and deciphering what your no's and your yeses are. And hopefully you guys can take this as a guide. This is helpful to you in that way. All right, now I'm going to use this shimmery color on my lids right here. I'm going to go in with this brush, the flat one, the flat square one from Morphe again. No number, but it's good shit. I'm going to use that in combination with my finger to get the color on here, pack it on here pretty. So yeah, guys, a lot of this is like learning to tune into your body. What the fuck is it saying to you? Do you notice that your nippies get hard whenever your information is coming through powerfully? So that's why every week when I do the messages of hope, or I talk to you guys, any of the videos that I do, I always talk to you guys about those things, or I make jokes about that my booty's tingling, or that my nips can cut glass. But this is also a way for you guys to tune into your body and to recognize what the fuck is going on and what these things mean for you, because it's your intuition speaking to you. This whole point of all of this is to learn to trust yourself. And it takes a while, especially if you have a trauma background, or maybe you were in a really abusive relationship and people gaslit you or told you that you were being crazy, whatever the fuck the issue is here, you've got to relearn who you are and what these signs mean for you, you know? Don't be afraid of that relearning of who you are, because god damn, it's important. Not only is it important for you, but it's important for the work that you're doing as well. I'm going to take that color, just put it on the top of my lid, and I'm going to smoke it into the bottom lash as well. Right over top the other color that we did in our crease. I don't know about you guys, but I need a little dimension up in here. So I'm going to go back through. First, I'm going to go back through with that brush that we used for our crease. Just going to blend it all back together. And I like taking this color pretty much up to my eyebrows. And I'm going to go back in. I'm going to choose a darker color here. I think I'm going to go back in with this darker brown down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to do the little circles in the corners here. And just smoke it in little teeny tiny circles. Take it into the crease as well. Good job, you guys. I'm proud of you for blending. I'm proud of you for trying to face your mediumship and what this all means for you. I'm proud of you for doing the hard work to show up here and continually working on yourself so that you offer the best readings possible to the people coming to you and honoring spirit and their story, right? I think I want to do a little highlighter since this was a matte base. I want to do a little highlighter underneath the eyebrows and on the inside of the eyes here. So just to add, again, another dimension to the look, give us a little shimmy, little shimmy of color. I think I'm going to go in here with this light pinky peach here on the corner up top here. And I'm just going to lightly use my pinky finger and I'm just going to run it right underneath the brow bone and just pat that puppy in. So I know, guys, that a lot of this is really difficult to suss out in terms of what's spirit speaking to me, what's my intuition, what's my ego, what's intuition. For the purpose of this one, tune into yourself. Notice whenever something comes through and you're checking with a client across from you and something is right, how did your body react to that? Did you pay attention to the process and what happened for you during that? This is going to be everything. So start to write it down. And maybe it differs from one reading to another and there's a whole nother can of soup there, or can of worms, or can of fucking donuts. That's what I'm here for that. Although that would be fucking messy. Maybe that's the point. What I'm trying to say is... What I'm trying to say is that the more you tune into your body, the more that you're listening to how your body is responding to the work that you do. It's going to give you clues around not only how you receive your intuition, how it works for you, but also if spirit's coming through, what that person was like, maybe things that were happening for them. If this is just your intuition and you're doing psychic work, again, it's just pointing right back home. Where do I receive it on my body? What does it feel like for me? What does this mean when only my right nip gets hard but not my left? Do you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to all of these things. I think not only is our body a huge part of this process, but so is being present in the moment. I'm gonna scream that one for the rooftops until the cows come the fuck home. Tune into your body. Be present in this moment. It's the only place you have real power. And it's giving you a heads up around how things work for you. Fuck yes. All right, so to go in the inner corner here, I'm going to do this middle, like light brown color. Again, make sure you got no color on your pinky, like I did. Make sure it's nice and clear. Go back in with that light brown, and we're just going to pat this into the inner corners. All right, cute. Looks even. All right, so let's go in here with this eyeliner. I'm going to do Morphe eyeliner in color Midnight. It's a nice dark gray. I'm going to do on the top and the bottom lash. You go back over it, just smudge it in just a little bit. All this is hard work, guys. All this is hard work. So like I say, almost every single episode now, be gentle with yourself in the way that you're handling all this. Slow but steady wins the race if it's a race for you. If you want to build something substantial with the work that you do, take it slow. If you rush and you do things too quickly, you run the risk of building a shoddy, shitty foundation. Work with spirit consciously. Ask them for help, understanding what they're even trying to fucking say. Remember, you can always go back to spirit. Or, if you're doing psychic work, pull a fucking card. Ask for a clarifying card. There's nothing wrong with that. All of this stuff is meant to help us, again, to trust ourselves. And so the more that we tune in, the more that we ask for help, the more that we say yes, and we're really paying attention, we're present in the moment, and we're paying attention to what our body is telling us, nothing can fucking stop us. We'll take over the goddamn world. Let's fucking do this. I'm here for it. Guess what time it is? Hot person eyes time with my favorite only gel liner I'll ever use. It deserves a song, y'all. It's the Maybelline New York Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil in Defining Black. Get you some. And we're going to line this waterline. Wow! Sons of horse. Okay, and we're good. Send help. Noticing that big old red spot is because I got some eyeliner in my eye. So be careful when you're doing your waterline. Don't blind yourself, okay? We're trying to look cute. We're not trying to take out our fucking eyesight. I think I'm going to go back over with a little bit more. That one right here. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just going to make sure it's got a little extra pop. Cute. It's mascara time. It's mascara time. It's mascara time. All right. Again, the only one I'll ever fucking use. Genuinely. It's Lash Sensational Luscious. And get it in black as black. Or whatever color suits your skin tone or your hair color. Match it up. I like contrast. So I'm working in between an old one and a new one. Because this old one is getting a little dry. So I'll go back through here with the old one, and I'll do a base layer, and then go through with the new one. Fan those puppies out. So I know I also keep harping on having a library of stuff. That's really important here too. But to write down, especially when you're first opening up, just write down all your experiences. Really give yourself, maybe you can't do it all week, maybe it's a lot to ask for a whole week, but maybe anytime you go into meditation, start noticing how your body is responding to things and what's coming up. How is your body talking to you? What is it saying to you? Maybe you go into a reading for somebody and you're practicing doing readings. Maybe you're in a spirit circle and you're really just starting to open up. And so what is my body saying to me when I go to communicate? Where am I receiving my information? What side does it feel like Spirit's stepping in on? If you're somebody that's been running away from your feelings or running away from paying attention or running away from the present moment, this might be a more difficult thing to cultivate. The reason I say that is because I am one of those people. I spent most of my life not wanting to be here, honestly. When you have a trauma background, you're kind of like, well, what's the point of all this shit? What's the point of being here? You know, or like the trauma would be so bad, I disassociate. Because being here in the present moment sucks fucking donkey balls. Nobody fucking wants that shit. Probably not even the donkeys. Shit. So learning to tune in and trust was a difficult thing for me, but mother fucking essential. If you're going to move forward and do this work, you have to start cultivating that trust, at least between yourself and spirit, or yourself and your psychic abilities. The end. And I know that you guys have had these moments where it's like something just comes through, it's clear as a bell, I just fucking know it and I say it. Everybody's had that experience. Almost literally everybody has had when they do this work. So you know what it feels like when you know it's dead on, it's spot on, you know when it's ringing true. How is your body reacting when that goes down? Notice it all. The only way you can do that is guess what? Guess what I'm going to say? By being present in the moment. Maybe the present moment sucks ass now too. Look, I get it, guys. It hasn't been an easy 2020. 2021 hasn't been much great either. Honestly, since like 2016, ew. Is that just me? I mean, fuck. It's kind of sucked ass for a couple years now. But also, this is how you get back your power. To be present with yourself. And if you need to, get help and support to do that. You deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve it. A lot of this is a personal journey. So tuning into your story and what that means for you. Learning to trust yourself again. Maybe after decades of being told not to trust yourself. A lot of this is a coming home story for us. I'm still doing it, guys. I'm in no way, shape, or form made it on some weird aspect or feel like I've surpassed anybody. This is just me sharing literally what I'm even going through right now. It's always going to be a journey. I kind of prefer it to be that way. All right, it's my favorite time. It's highlighter time. We're going to work with the Morphe brush R12. Looks like that. Get yourself one. I'm doing one of my favorite ones, even though I just like the highlighter, the I Heart Revolution Peach and Glow with the cutie patootiness of that. And I'm going to go in on this side and use the highlighter right here. And then we're just going to put the highlighter wherever the light hits. So it's going to be the top of the cheeks and the cheekbones. I like to do around the temples and the top of the eyebrows. I also like to go up the bridge of the nose, the bridge of the nose, the top of the nose, and then do the ball, the end of the ball of the nose. I also like to do the lip, and then the chin. Now we're going to do something risky, but I'm excited. I'm probably going to fuck it up, so let's have some fun. We're going to do some black lipstick. That's right, I said it. We're going to do some black lipstick, yes. All right, first we're going to go in here with the lip liner, though, because I need all the help I can get. This lip liner is the Tattoo Liner lip liner, and I got this from Tattoo Junkie. And it's in black. All right, so just line your lips. And we're doing, pretty sure this is by Lime Crime. Nope, I'm a liar. All right, so this is by Tattoo Junkie. It's lip paint. It's the long-lasting smudge-proof lip color in leather. Cute. Cute. A little scary. Fear boner, maybe? Here for it. All right, my powerful ones. What do you guys think? Would you guys wear this? You dig it? All right, middle fingers for no. Caca for yes. Let a sister know. Thank you guys for joining me today. I really hope this was helpful. Keep throwing questions my way. You guys come up with incredible things to talk about. So let me know how I can help you guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking, what you need help on. What can I maybe help clarify for you? What do you need help with? I love you guys. Take care of each other, and I'll see you for the free weekly reading in just a minute. See you soon. Bye.